This is going to be really fun. We talked a little bit about how he does everything himself. Check out this interview with Ashida Kim. You speak of order, unity, and peace, but aren't ninjas?
Well, the fact is that they were historically only ruthless assassins when they had to be. Most of the people that studied the particular system of it.
What'd you say?
His haircuts suck.
I think he's doing a swoopy thing.
That's the Floby.
Yeah. Floby, thank you.
Now, according to a few critics on the internet, you are the worst martial artist they have ever heard of.
Well, the internet can be harsh, Louise.
This is something an interviewer asked him. Allegedly. I'm drunk.
Oh, I see. No, he's doing some type of pre-planned AMA thing where he picked a few comments that irked him. And is now like,
and he's pretending like he's being interviewed. There's no interviewer. He's asking himself these questions.
This is another one of those proto LOLCow behaviors that he's got, where he's pulling out one of the haters' comments,
exactly
a regular hater's comment that he's found, and he's got to respond. He can't help but respond.
This is the basis of the DabbleVerse. This is what spawned the Dabble. There needs to be an Ashida-verse because he's doing everything that John, Steel Toe, Chad. I mean, he does everything they do.
Chris Chan, Wings of Redemption.
He's still active on his own forums.
I can't believe this model has been around for decades. We just didn't have the format to show all this.
Now, listen to his answer and see if the answer sounds familiar.
Yes, but they have heard of me.
He said, yes, but they have heard of me.
They don't boo nobodies. I apologize for stepping over that clip. They don't boo nobodies, basically.
I mean, but that's essentially exactly it. We've heard that argument from all of them. Now, here we go. Now, tell me if this sounds familiar. Ashida Kim, asking Ashida Kim, interviewing himself like Curly on the Three Stooges when he's interviewing himself as his own lawyer. Why do you think you get this criticism?
Mostly it's jealousy from people who've never been anywhere or done anything, and they're jealous of anybody who has done anything. And the rest of the criticism is mostly
we've lost Dillon. We've lost him. We've lost him. He's gone.
I put a microphone in front of people's faces and stuttered questions. What have you done?
What have you done
with your big foot? Huh?
I wasn't expecting the exact answer we have heard from all the LOLCows. They're jealous of me. I was not expecting that.
It is a textbook response. It is a textbook response.
Yes, exactly.
This guy is above other people because he has built this persona. And now it's all persona. So
I was not expecting jealousy. I'm so sorry.
I tried to prepare you. I tried to prepare you.
They're jealous. You can't kick as fast as this guy. You'll never be able to throw a punch or rip off a nutsack in 27 different ways. You'll never be able to do it.
I have invested a lot of time and effort into this bullshit persona. You didn't invest in your bullshit persona, so I'm better than you.
And that's the other one. Right. No, these guys have never done nothing. What have you done with your life?
You have never been on the Howard Stern show. You have never been on the Jay Leno show. You have never made a movie of your own.
You didn't direct Quentin Tarantino in a cold open.
And here's one thing. Like, somebody pointed it out before, too. Like, Jay Leno put John in the audience with the people. He didn't, like, with Conan O'Brien, Andy had a podium.
Dillon is so gone. But
I'm right with you, Snake. The Andy Richter podium when Conan went there, the Ed McMahon podium, that was never a thing. They never deported him to the audience. He was always in the audience.
Yeah, Sperg Snake. Yeah. Do you remember when someone called him out on? I believe it was like a super chatter called him out, and his response was, I'm probably getting this story wrong, but I remember his response so well. The response was, well, there wasn't room on the stage for me.
Yeah, that's what they told him.
That's what they told him exactly.
I'm sorry, John. There's just not enough room for you. I mean, we had room for Kevin Eubanks, but not for you. Sorry.
You didn't play in Stiff Minister. Dang lizard, way to go.
The most popular high school band that ever existed. It wasn't just us that were putting Stiff Minister symbols all over the doors and desks. It was everybody.
My principal let us do this.
Because I was such a great businessman. He respected me.
Like Alice Cooper? I didn't know he did that. Man, I mean, I saw this and I was like, holy shit, this is going to appeal to everyone in the DabbleVerse.
Because they're jealous of me. Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, it's amazing. And again, like I said earlier, this is what inspired me to do this show. Is there's so much crossover to con artists, bullshit artists, cult leaders,
stand-ups,
people who sell ninja skills on VHS tapes and write their own fan fiction about being a bouncer in South Africa. But dang lizard, thank you for the €2. You are an all district trumpet player in 7th grade. I mean, tell me there's no difference. Tell me there's a difference between this nonsense and that nonsense. There's none. There's no difference. It's the same. And exactly like Sperg just said, it is a template response. Like they got nothing else to say. So there's no credibility. It means nothing if you're always going to say the exact same thing across the grifts, meaning every grifter has the exact same line prepared to say when you call them out. Well, it loses credibility at that point if it's just the go-to default answer.
This belongs in the DSM-6. The next psychological evaluation of people like this.
Yeah, it's a blend of a few things. That's for sure. You know, it's
narcissism, ego.
There's a laziness, right? There's
laziness. Laziness. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, laziness absolutely it belongs in this new DSM because the ring trick, that's the one that blew my mind. I've seen that ring trick done convincingly so many times in my life, and that was the worst one.
To do it here, but yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, that was so low effort.
I once described John as. So, like, someone tried to have me explain the DabbleVerse, and I remember just thinking, well, I'm not going to, and I gave up. And I remember dwelling on it. I dwelled on it for like hours. Like, man, how can you summarize John's personality? And I finally feel like I came up with it. John's personality demands maximum reward for minimal effort. And I feel like that is it. Like that sums it up because in every instance in which he is being made fun of or making a fool of himself or stepping on a rake, it is because he wanted a maximum reward for a minimal effort. And this is exactly what that is. That stupid fucking hula hoop trick could have been done better by a kindergartner. You know?
I agree. That's part of the diagnosis that goes in the DSM-6. 7? They're on the 5 now. DSM-6 is that minimal effort, maximum praise.
Reward.
Wanted.
Praise, yes. Praise. Okay. We don't have too much far to go. Go ahead.
Okay. I was going to say, it reminds me of a joke earlier. You said he made some stuff, charts and stuff, and I wanted to ask if he was gluing macaroni paper to make these charts.
If you see them though, it's in the Count Dante episode. He drew them. He couldn't get professionally done. He couldn't get professionally done charts for his novel. He drew them.
It was done in Crayola.
Judgmental. And there's a great episode of Kung Fu where Kwai Chan Kane is talking to Master Po about the the different levels that the lotus blossoms have achieved as they come up from the bottom of the pool. Some of them are just at the bottom, some are halfway to the surface, and some have blossomed on the top. And he asked the old man, he says, should I seek to measure these differences? And Master Po says, no, just treat each according to its level. And that's what you have to do with these people. They're not at a high level. They haven't blossomed.
Again, Dillon got it. Dillon got it. Dillon got it.
So, yeah, they haven't learned enough to really understand what's important. And so you have to just treat them like the children that they are, because they're just jealous. And
Dillon's reaction got me. That was a good laugh. He was like, oh, yeah.
It's amazing. Amazing.
You can't understand me because you are not on the higher mental level that I currently am.
There is a new friend of ours in the DabbleVerse. I mentioned her. I'm not going to keep name dropping or anything, but yes, he has the same attitude. He is speed running this template right here. He has already simultaneously said, people who don't like him think they're better than him, and then in the next sentence say, I'm better than everybody on the planet, quite literally. Something to that effect. There's a disconnect there. Where
And
they
even
try to
though
be
I-
both humble and the best of the best at the same time.
Yes. And even though I've done nothing, I've done more than you. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right, it sucks.